Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am Barbara Ann Shepherd, and I am here with you today on this beautiful first day of fall. And where I'm at, we are actually having fall weather this morning. It is beautiful sitting out here. The bugs are chirping, the birds are singing, the sun is actually out after a few days of rain, and oh my gosh, let me tell you, that just brightens my mood entirely because the world is right. Now, my belief of that being out in nature is a wonderful thing, bugs and creepy crawly things included, it's a case that not everybody holds that belief. And we see through lenses. Now, I have glasses on today. I have glasses on every day. But I'm also wearing a second set, if you will. So sometimes I have to lower the glasses to be able to see something other than what I'm seeing through the lens of my beliefs. Excuse me. Wonderful weather today. My nose is itching. So, how do our thoughts, beliefs, and decisions end up showing us the opportunities that are all around us? Well, let me tell you. We learned, and I've said this before, we learn all of this stuff from other people. So, sometimes we have to have a shift. Or we have an epiphany, or we just have one of those aha moments, if you will, because somebody says something, we read something, we listen to a podcast, and somebody says something, and you hear it from somebody else, and they hear it from somebody else, and the next thing you know, after about 8 to 12 times of hearing something, your brain finally goes, huh? And you will look at that and go, maybe I've been thinking about the world wrong. Maybe that's not really my reality. Because each and every one of us looks at the world through our own lenses, and that creates our reality. It's kind of the case in point of 5 people seeing the same accident will have 5 different versions of that accident, because each person sees through their own lens and their own set of glasses. So sometimes when we get that aha moment, what happens is those glasses tip down. And all of a sudden, our reality has shifted. So when we put them up, we go, wait a minute, that's not quite right anymore. And so then we have this thought of, oh my gosh, we might have a doubt. We might have a fear. We might just decide that, this is a pretty doggone awesome thing. Let's add that to our lens. And we take out the one color of this other one and we stick another one in. And all of a sudden, we see things differently. And all of a sudden, maybe we were looking to make more money. Maybe we were looking to start a business. Maybe it's weight loss. Maybe it's spending more time with your kids. Maybe it's more with your significant other. Whatever that particular thing is that you're looking for, all of a sudden, because you've shifted either your thought or a belief around it. And frankly, if you've got kids around, you might want to pause this and put the earplugs in, because, there is a little bit of adult language coming up. Because sometimes when we have fears and doubts and other things, let's put it this way, sometimes you just have to say, fuck it. Literally. And go with whatever you want to do. Because this allows your brain to just say, who cares what the consequences are? You eliminate the doubts and the fears, and you just say, I'll take what comes. So what ends up happening is you see, not through the lens of fear or doubt or anything like that. You end up actually just doing it and living with that action and making sure that you can follow through. And so you just go for it. Or as Lanky likes to say, just do it. They got it right. Just do it. Because sometimes just taking that first step, sorry, dog's getting into something this morning. So forget the little snaps in the background. It really is just a case of we just have to go for it. And we have to let those fears and doubts, so to speak, slip through and off to the wayside. Because we are going to fail. Life is a dance. Sometimes that dance goes smoothly and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes we miss a step or two or three before we find our rhythm again. So life has a rhythm. And those thoughts that we have, those beliefs that we have, that lens, if you will, causes us to make a decision. Whether that decision is, of course, fuck it, or just a more, okay, I'm going to sit down and figure out exactly what I want. That right there is a decision. And once we make that decision, we eliminate every other decision that we could have made. And we focus on that one thing. And I love the way Tony Robbins says it. Where your focus goes, energy flows. And that is so true. So once we've made the decision, we now focus on it 100%. And that means our reality changes. And we all of a sudden see everything that was already there. But our lenses weren't allowing us to see. So that means we see all these little opportunities. We see all these little miracles. And we see a way through to get to our goals. So once we have a thought, and thoughts really do create our reality because they're based off of our beliefs. And those beliefs are stuff that we've downloaded over many, many years. So you're not going to shift every single one of them all at once. You have to take one at a time. But sometimes that one creates the domino effect or a cascading effect, and they flip really quickly. So it really seems like your reality changes and your life changes on a dime, when in all actuality, it was those small, little incremental changes over time that has created your now, if you will, overnight success. So today, I'd love to know what you've decided to do to move your life forward today. Maybe it was a shift. Maybe it was a combination of shifts. Maybe you've had a long time coming. And maybe this video today was the catalyst of that epiphany moment or that aha moment or whatever. And I would love to know down below what it was, because trust me, I have little aha moments all day long. So let me know below, and I will see you guys next week.